Now, big weekend for City. What's going on?
Yeah, it's an exciting weekend. Looking forward to the Capital One Cup final, or the League Cup final, as somebody who's been watching football as long as I have. Yeah, we're really excited. It's another opportunity to get some silverware, and Pellegrini's first chance to get some silverware. So I know City fans are very excited about what might happen on Sunday.
Now, how many fans are going down now?
Officially, I think our allocation was about 32,500. But there'll be corporate fans on top of that, and fans will have picked up tickets in neutral areas. So I would imagine there's probably somewhere in the region of about 40,000 City fans, and probably the same from a Sunderland point of view.
Who do you think is going to be the noisiest bunch of fans?
Sunderland have got a great reputation, but I mean this in the nicest possible way. We've been to Wembley a few times recently, and on each occasion we've been, the fans have been great, and there's no reason why this Sunday shouldn't be any different. But the fact that the Sunderland fans can be very vocal will create in itself a bit of a competitive edge just amongst the fans. So I think all in all, for the neutral, the atmosphere in the ground will be great.
And now you're saying, it is a chance for the first silverware of the season for Pellegrini. It's potentially his first trophy. How important is that for clubs like the City are flying this season, aren't they?
Well, I think it's important with the way we've played this season. It's tailed off a little bit in the last few weeks, but the number of goals we've scored and the attacking play, I think it's important that we get some reward for that in winning a trophy. But that isn't to make it sound as if it's going to be straightforward. Sunderland have knocked out Chelsea and Manchester United on the way to getting to the Capital One Cup final, so it won't be straightforward. And of course, we've still got the bitter taste of the defeat to Wigan in the FA Cup last year, when everybody thought that was going to be a foregone conclusion. So City will have to work hard to get the victory, but I'm optimistic that we should be able to do that.
And a bit of a bonus as well, Aguero looks like he's coming back.
Yeah, it's funny because he's been out injured 2 spells this season, and the first one, we probably didn't really miss him at all, but this one he has been missed a lot. The goals have dried up a little bit, and hopefully he'll be fit enough to start on Sunday. He's certainly going to be fit enough, I think, to take part at some stage, but from a fan's perspective, I think we'd like to think that he can start the game, and if he can, that gives me even more confidence that we should be able to win.
What are your predictions?
Cup finals are never that one-sided, are they? There's very few of them that end up with somebody taking the game completely control. So 3-1 for City, I think.
And now, finally, I am going to ask you about that other team in Manchester. Plays at the Theatre of Dreams, but they seem at the minute to be just lurching from one disastrous result to another. So does this make it any sweeter for City fans?
I would be lying if I said no. Listen, City are having an absolutely fantastic season, and we're enjoying that, but there is also some pleasure in seeing Manchester United's demise. The way they've imploded so quickly this season has been unbelievable, but it's been fantastic also from a City perspective, and lots of other fans, neutral fans around the country, will also be enjoying that. There has been a certain arrogance about Manchester United, which comes with success, but there has been a certain arrogance about Manchester United and their fans, so it's nice to see them now not quite knowing how to cope with a lack of success.
Can I just finally just ask you about Wigan as well? Obviously, Wigan beat you last year, FA Cup final, got them again, quarter-final. What are you thinking ahead of that?
Yeah, well listen, we played them in the Capital One Cup earlier this season here at the Etihad, and we beat them 5-0. City are a very good team, so I would anticipate that we should beat them again here at home. You can't ask for anything more at home, in the FA Cup than a home draw. And we beat Chelsea in the last round, so it proves how good we can be. But it's going to be a great day. Uwe's going to come back. The fans absolutely love Uwe. So it will be nice for us to have a successful day. It will be nice for us to beat them, but it will also be nice for us to show Uwe, how much we love him and how much we thought of him when he was here. And hopefully we won't beat them too just for the sake of Uwe.
You mentioned Uwe though. It must be quite weird, for him to come back here. Obviously, he loves this club. He played for this club, but then he is going to come back as a manager of another club where he wants to beat it.
Well, it's funny because I think even when Uwe got the job at Wigan, that they asked him questions that included City, and he referred to City as his team. I mean, City is in his blood. I know Uwe quite well. He does love City, and I think one day he'd like to be the manager here. I think, so his path from Brentford on to Wigan that might take him into the Premier League, and hopefully if he's successful, he probably would like to think he would manage here someday, and we would like to think that he's going to be as successful a manager that he can do that. But I did send him a little text after the FA Cup draw came out, and I said, great draw, Uwe, and he said, yeah, but don't be too hard on us, so I think he's looking forward to it, but maybe not too much. But you can't be too confident. The FA Cup, as we saw in the final last year, can come back and bite you on the bottom, so we don't want it happening that day, that's for sure.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
He's doing a good job at Wigan, isn't he?
He's doing a great job, and listen, it would be fantastic if he can get them promoted and he can come back here with them in the Premier League next season. He's very ambitious, I think, Uwe, quite rightly, but he's also ambitious that he wants to be able to get Wigan into the Premier League so that he can show how good they can be, but he can also show how good he can be in the Premier League as well. So we want them back in the Premier League for no other reason than for Uwe.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Good luck on Sunday.
Thank you very much, it's always a
Thank you.
pleasure.